In this session, we're going to talk about another very interesting thing about JavaScript functions, and that is function expressions. And what I mean to say by that is, in JavaScript, we can assign a function to a variable. So we are not talking about assigning the value from a function to a variable, but we are talking about assigning the function itself to a variable, which is kind of very unique to JavaScript. And the way we can do it is, let's say we have a variable a, and we can take a function and assign the function to the variable. So let's say we have a function something like abc, which accepts an argument, and simply put the value of that argument in the console. Now what we are doing here is we are taking this function and assigning this whole function to a variable, which is very different from taking a value from a function and assigning it to a variable. And this is kind of very unique with JavaScript. And when we want to call this function, we can also call it by using the variable name. We can call a function by using function name, but now that we have created this function expression, we can also call this function by using the variable name to which we have assigned this function. So it's again similar. We can say hello world, and when we run this file, we can see the function is getting executed exactly in the same fashion that it would get executed when we call it by the name of the function. Now another interesting thing here is that when we assign a function to a variable and when we can call it by using the variable name, do we really need to have the name for the function also?
Hey there. If you're finding this video helpful, you'll love our full online course on JavaScript with node.js. It goes even more in depth and covers everything you need to know. Check out the link in the description to enroll and take your skills to the next level.
We may need and we may not need as well, right? So this becomes optional. When we create a function expression like this, providing the name to the function becomes optional, and we can create an anonymous function like this. Okay, this is still good. When we rerun this program, we are again going to see the same result because we have created this anonymous function which is now assigned to a variable. So as long as we have that variable containing the same function, we are good. Okay, but there is a risk in between. If we change the value of this variable to something else, and now if we try to run, we are going to get into error. Okay, so when we create anonymous function expressions like this, we have to be a little bit careful about not overwriting the value of the variable in which the function is present. Okay, so that is something we have to be cautious, but this is also pretty much a good practice, creating anonymous function expressions.
Thanks for watching. If you want to dive deeper into JavaScript with node.js, don't forget to explore our complete online course. Click the link in the description to get started today. Plus, subscribing to our channel ensures you won't miss out on more valuable content in the future. See you in the class.